Welcome everybody, Wednesday, August 5th, 4:41 p.m. Let's take a look at what happened in the stock market. So Tesla is taking a pause a bit. So we closed at 321.55, down $5.80. I did not want to do that. Let me just correct this. This is an HubSpot Tiny Tree for you guys. HubSpot Tiny Tree, it does its own thing, it zooms in when it wants to. This is not an advertisement. So yeah, 321.55 post market. We are down by 45 cents. So let's take a look at our patterns. We are right here. So bearish channel support. This is the channel. So we are zigzagging between the two. It's pretty clear, huh? It's not symmetrical. It's not like we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. You know, we can be going down for a long time. We could be going up fast, trying to go up a few times. Then, so it's a little bit erratic in terms of within the channel, but that randomness stops at the resistance and stops at support. So that's not random. It stops there. So yeah, so we have been bouncing right here since last Wednesday. We have been bouncing nicely. On the daily chart, we don't have momentum yet. So on the daily chart, this is still considered the dead cat bounce. There is no momentum. No new buyers are coming in. This is pretty much, this move up so far is well, the sellers, the short sellers closing their positions. Basically, this is what this is. So it's not a new influx of buyers yet. So any move up that we can get in terms of profit, we need to take it. We need to pocket it because on the daily chart, there's no momentum there. On the 1 hour chart, that's a little bit different. So we had momentum right here. So we called this move right here. We had a break above 309.29 right here. We could not break above and close above. Boom. Except last Thursday at 3:30. 3:30, boom. We saw it. It came back down, gave us another low, tried again, and then continued. So the good one was right here. So Friday at 1:30, this was the good one. So, and here we put the stop loss. So when we get in, we put the stop loss and we get stopped out, and then we tried again. And this time it worked. So yeah, from 309 to, and you know, it went up to 331. Now it's pausing a bit. You see, we had this previous support and it's holding perfectly right on that support, and right now we are seeing some weakness right here. So stochastic just fell below 60 on the 1 hour chart. We don't like that, and we have our reversal indicator that is starting to show some red. So this is not looking too good. This is not looking too good, but let's put things in perspective. This is the bullish channel we are in, so it's possible that we could be caving in back to this support 317. So 321, 317, that's not too bad. So it's possible that we cave into that point and still be into this bullish channel. So that's possible. So you know, we can take profit at any point always. We can take profit here, but because the bullish channel is so close, it might not make sense to take profit at 320 when we could be bouncing at 317. So I would advise on this one, let's just hold it down to 317 or so, and if it goes lower than that, then okay, we can abdicate with profit. But then we would have tried to maximize the profit. Maximizing is giving it all the chance to continue in the current pattern, because this is what it's supposed to do. When we are into a bullish pattern, it's supposed to bounce. So the bounce could be here and it could be continuing. So if we sell here, this is nice. We made this from this to this in profit. That's fine. We can sell part of it too, but letting your winners run means that we need to suffer a little bit here, which is not really suffering because it's still profit. Still profit, so it's not really suffering. This is what happens when we enter at the right time. When we enter at the right time, we are pretty much always in profit. So it's easier to suffer a little bit of a move down right here because it's not really suffering. It's just letting go of some greed, for better greed, for a bigger greed if it bounces and goes longer. So that's that. Take a look at SpaceX. So SpaceX, this was quite interesting. So yesterday we had the big move up, even Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. So Tuesday we gapped up. Broke 119.65 right here. We broke above, and then after the earnings call, which was not bad in terms of the earnings and revenues, 60% positive surprise in earnings. You know, they thought the analysts thought that that SpaceX would be losing 23 cents a share. They only lost 9 cents, so that's a 60% surprise. And the revenue. Okay, well, sorry about that. And this is not an advertisement for the Samsung Q9U. Don't buy that crap either. So don't buy the OpsBot and don't buy this. Okay, so I'm back. So what was I saying? I was talking about the earnings here. The earnings that, yes, I'm back. Yeah, thank you for the feedback. So I am back. So yeah, this was pre-earning, and then with the earnings, the earnings per se were not bad, or they were pretty good, but it's the story around it. You know, it's the story. People like stories. You can do a drug study and spin it. People like the spin. People like the narrative. I can hit you in the face, and depending on my story, you can be happy or you can be sad. So it's the story that counts. It's not the facts. Oftentimes, I can say, well, oh, you had the mosquito or whatever. So this is back to 106.92. This is holding fine. So this is a buy on support at that level. We don't have momentum, so we don't know if it is going to go back up yet. Pattern wise, we don't know. We just know that this is going sideways. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX, a little bit of a move up towards the end of the day. Still at 15. We cannot complain about 15. It was higher today, 16 or so, now 15. This is pretty good. No complaints about that. Dow Jones peaking a bit. You know, we had 4 or 5 good days. So now this is when we need to manage the move. You know, if you are into Tesla or stuff like that, or any other stocks, we need to manage the move, which is, well, okay, where do we take profit and where do we let it come down, hoping that it continues? Because if we only take profit as soon as we have some profit, we are never going to let something run. So you can take some profit here because we are seeing some exhaustion here. You know, the long wick at the top means that we try to go higher, but we're pushed down. So we have some sellers right here. So it's not bad to take some profit, but leave some in so that if it comes back just a little bit down and continues again, you are going to be back in. So this is where the Fibonacci comes into play. You know, this is the last move that we had, and it's not impossible that we retrace 50%. So 50% or even 60%, 61.8. This is the Fibonacci stuff. It's not impossible that we retrace down to 52,000. So and then continues. SPX also the same thing. So see, it's not falling down dramatically. It still made a higher high, still made a higher low. It's cooling down. We see it here. It's cooling. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq, the same thing. It's cooling. So the question now is, until when is it going to cool down? So always keep your profit. You know, don't, just like for Tesla, if you entered at 309, don't sell at 309. You can sell a little bit higher and keep profit. So this is the name of the game. And sometimes it's, you know, it's not always a home run. It can be a single, a double, a triple. It's still money. Let's take a look at, okay, we have done all of them. Russell, we have not done Russell. Russell on the daily chart. Yeah, see, everything is cooling down a little bit. Might be coming back up to speed tomorrow, but today this is what we have. Let's take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So this is it here. Gold. Look at this. This is a breakout. This is a breakout. That's a pink. This is a breakout. We could not close above 31.42. Now sellers are nowhere. There are not enough sellers to compensate for the buyers, so the price needs to go up. So this is an imbalance. We were in balance. This is imbalance on the way up. Price is increasing. Price is increasing higher than what it was. You know, price was increasing here. It was increasing here. It was increasing here. But then right after it was decreasing. So there was balance, equilibrium. Now, boom, this is a breakout. So the theory is that when you have an imbalance, it should continue. So this is a breakout. So this is a signal that maybe we can buy gold. And at the same time, we are outside of this bearish channel. This is going down. This is going down. And boom, we are outside of that too. So we are outside of the downtrend. So you heard it here first, gold. Something is happening with gold and something positive is happening with gold. I can take a look at stocks. If you are part of my Discord, I will gladly take a look at stocks you are suggesting. Silver, look at this also. Silver, we were topping at 20 bucks. Now, boom, 2023. So, okay, is it time to buy that silver? Silver, I would say, well, wait a bit, because there are always multiple patterns at play. So this is a bullish channel. So we are already, so first, this was the congestion zone. We were doing this. At the same time, The camera is gone, but I'm still here. At the same time, we were going higher like this. We were going higher and we were zigzagging there at the same time. So here we are at the resistance, so it's possible that we cave in a bit. So silver is not as good as gold to buy. Okay, let me just, I'm having all sorts of problems today. I guess my patience is being tested. Okay, so that's that. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. This is the bullish channel for Bitcoin. Bullish channel. We were bouncing here when we got outside, but we just came back in today. So so sometimes we slip like this. Sometimes we slip like this. So this is a double support, but this is good. You know, this is good. The bearish channel is right here, and we used to cave in here. Right now, this is the big test. Are we going to cave in, or are we going to continue? If we continue, we could be continuing for longer. So very happy to see this today, 1.14% higher. This is great. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum, look at this nice move. Ethereum, we were trending down a bit outside of the bullish channel. That would not have been our first choice, but at least it didn't go down, it just went sideways. Now it wants to go back higher. So this is a great example of when you don't have stochastic and support is holding, stay in. Be careful because it might come down because stochastic is not there. But if support holds and stochastic comes back, we dodged the bullet. Stochastic is at 64 right here. We are getting the green dot back. So, and last time we had the green dot, what did happen? Well, we had a little bit of a move. So we are having a green dot today. So maybe we are going to get another move. So this is looking good. And BMNR is continuing nicely. This one, it seems like this one already knew because the green dot happened last Monday. So let's take a look at the data. Do we have some data right here? Some new financial numbers. Oh, yeah, so Wednesday I'm gonna do this week. So we have so we had on Monday, we had ISM manufacturing 55 instead of 53, so manufacturing is up. Job openings, we are at 7,359 and it was expected, the forecast was at 7.3 and previously 7.5. So jobs maybe not as bad as what was expected. So this was yesterday. And ISM services, the services are shrinking a little bit. So this is a gauge of the economy a little bit. So we are looking at these numbers. And voila. So that's what I had for you today. This video is, I do a free video once a week on Wednesday. The other 4 videos I do one a day. I do one a day. This one is free. The others are behind, are for my members, exclusive members of this channel. So you can become a member. We have a Discord server too. So depending on your needs, we have something for you. So I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow if you are on the right level. And I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.